When you want your spring break to feel like... and your kids' pool day to feel like... and your hotel bed to feel like... ooh, and room service to feel like... because at Hilton, hospitality feels like...
Your cabana's ready. Would you like fresh towels?
It matters where you stay. Book now at Hilton.com. Hilton, for the stay.
Hey there, it's Kim, and welcome to the audio version of my daily tech newsletter, The Current, read by nearly 1 million people every single day. Now let's get into today's newsletter for Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. All right, I want to lead today with something that could put real money in your pocket this week. And I mean that literally, because most people have no idea this opportunity even exists. Or here's what is happening. Robots need to learn how human hands move, how you grip a sponge, how your wrist turns when you fold a towel, how you load a dishwasher. They cannot learn that from the internet. They need to watch real people do it. So companies are paying real people to film themselves doing chores at home in real time. One participant, a guy named Salvador, told the Los Angeles Times, "I need to do chores anyway. Now I get a chance to get paid to do it." You know, suddenly that pile of laundry feels like a business opportunity, huh? And this goes way beyond chores. There are 5 levels of this kind of AI work right now, and the ceiling is higher than you think. So let me walk you through them, because there's something here for almost everyone. The entry point is what I call the chore cam. For $20 an hour to film yourself doing housework. You strap a phone mount to your forehead, do your normal chores, and the footage goes straight to robot training. You find these on the Instawork app by searching for AI data collection task in your area. And if you bring a friend along, you both get a cash bonus when they finish their first shift. From there, it steps up pretty quickly. Data annotators make $15 to $30 an hour labeling images, flagging bad AI responses, and rating search results. No experience required. No set schedule. Companies like CrowdGen and Stellar AI are hiring right now, and you work whenever it fits your day. If you have a decent voice in a quiet room, there's also AI voice acting, $10 to $18 an hour to read sentences and record conversations, so AI systems learn to sound more human. No studio, no training, nothing special required. And then it gets interesting. Level 4 is improv actor/AI trainer, and this one pays up to $74 an hour. Companies hire real people to role-play difficult scenarios, angry customers, awkward conversations, complicated situations, so AI learns how humans actually handle them. You are not performing, you are teaching. And at the top of the ladder is the expert track. A company called Micro One recruits doctors, attorneys, financial analysts, engineers, teachers, and artists to train AI on how to think in their specific fields, all remote, all flexible, and the pay reflects your real expertise rather than your mob skills. Every link and the full step-by-step breakdown for all 5 levels is waiting for you in today's newsletter. Open The Current in your inbox and find your level. And if you are not already getting The Current every morning, it is free at getkim.com. That's getkim.com. The most important tech news, the best deals, and the steps you actually need every single morning. And one more thing while I have you. Every Thursday, I send out a separate newsletter called Splash of AI. 1 issue, 5 minutes, all signal and no noise. Just what is working in AI right now and how to actually use it. You can sign up at splashofai.com. All right, let's shift gears. The next 2 stories are a mix of something you need to act on and something you're just going to want to repeat tonight. You're welcome in advance. First, and this one you actually need to hear, scammers built a fake Gmail security check, and it looks exactly like a real Google tool. It walks you through 4 neat little steps, and by the end, you have handed over your contacts, your GPS data, your clipboard contents, and your login codes. The sneakiest part? It installs as a web app and hides the browser bar so you cannot see the fake address. It looks completely legitimate. If you think you fell for it, here's what to do right now. Go to myaccount.google.com. Revoke any unfamiliar app connections. Change your password. Turn on 2-step verification. Do all 3. myaccount.google.com. Write that down. Now, the fun one. A San Francisco Waymo rider says someone spent 6 full minutes pounding on the windows, yanking at doors, and threatening to kill the 3 passengers inside, apparently furious that they were riding in a robot car. Here is the punchline. The Waymo would not move with someone nearby. Policy. So this vehicle just sat there, perfectly politely, while someone had a complete meltdown at it. A human driver would have peeled out immediately. The Waymo waited. We didn't get killer robots, folks. We got robots that politely wait to be bullied. All right, real quick, today's newsletter has some genuinely good cleaning deals. A mattress vacuum that zaps dust mites with UVC light. Foldable storage baskets that are an Amazon bestseller. A spray mop that handles tile, laminate, and hardwood. All linked in the current in your inbox today. And if you want to browse everything I personally use and actually recommend in one place, head to amazon.com/shop/KimCommando. That's amazon.com/shop/KimCommando. Everything on that storefront I handpicked myself. Now, here's something I want you to think about before your next performance review. Your employer may soon be able to track not just your output, but every single thing you do at your desk in real time, all day. And it will look friendly. It will sit right next to your coffee mug. Lenovo just unveiled something called the AI Workmate. It is a small robot that sits on your desk. It tracks your notes, your gestures, your tasks, and watches you work in real time. Forgot what you were supposed to be doing? It knows. Boss asks something urgent, it jumps in with the answer before you can even open your mouth. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds like a productivity tool. And sure, maybe on the surface, but think about what else it is. It is a device that monitors everything you do at your desk, all day, every day, and logs it. And if your employer buys one of these for every employee, or more likely, installs the software version on your work computer, that monitoring is not optional for you. We are already seeing companies use AI to track keystrokes, mouse movement, and screen time. This is that same trend, just with a face on it. So it may be worth asking your HR department what your company's policy is before it shows up on your desk one morning. Now I've got some quick device tips before we close. These are fast, free, and they work today. First one, your car key fob can cool your car before you even open the door. Press and hold the unlock button twice. Hold that second press, and on most modern vehicles, the windows drop automatically. Some models include the sunroof. No more blast of hot air to the face. Check your owner's manual for your specific make. Now, this next one is for iPad people. Go to Settings, then Display and Brightness, then Display Zoom, and switch to more space. Same screen. Noticeably roomier. Once you try it, you will not go back. And Windows folks, stop letting Microsoft restart your computer mid-session. Go to Settings, then Windows Update, then Advanced Options, then Active Hours, switch to Manually, and set an 18-hour window. Your work stays open. Updates happen on your schedule. Done. And here's a wild one to close on today. A man named Jake Moffat was booking a last-minute flight for a funeral. He asked Air Canada's chatbot about bereavement fares. The bot told him to buy the full-price ticket now, submit for the discount within 90 days, and they would refund the difference. So he did. Over $1,600. He flew. He came home. He filed the claim. Air Canada's response, our bot was wrong, not our problem. Their actual legal defense was that the chatbot was, and I am quoting this directly, a separate legal entity responsible for its own actions. Don't blame us. Blame the robot. But the tribunal was not impressed, and Air Canada was ordered to pay $812 in damages and court fees. And the ruling basically said if your chatbot tells a customer something, you own it, full stop. So the next time any chatbot gives you a promise that affects your money, screenshot it. That is your Jake Moffat insurance policy. Alrighty, folks, that is all I have for you in today's audio edition of The Current. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I know how valuable your time is, so I appreciate you sharing some of it with me. If you are not already getting the full newsletter every morning, head to getkim.com right now and sign up free. That's getkim.com. You will get the complete deep dives, every link I mentioned today, the Amazon deals, and everything else I did not have time to cover in today's episode. All free, every morning. I am always on your side, cutting through the noise, watching out for your wallet, your privacy, and your family. That is what this is about, every single day. I'll talk to you tomorrow, friend. Stay safe and tech ahead. Hey, let me know what you think about these podcasts. There's a special address, podcasts@komando.com. That's podcast with an S, of course, PODCASTS @komando.com. Oh, by the way, a couple of people read those notes, so make sure that you're always kind of nice. Again, podcasts@komando.com. Let me hear from you.